Hello you guys, it is Riku Keyblade Master again, coming at you guys with another particular update video that's a little bit different than the usual. Now I know I've been coming out with update videos out the wazoo, but this one is really cool. I just heard about this, and so without further delay, let's jump into it. First, let's go into what's gonna happen with our group. I was gonna save this for last, but this is really cool. I just received word from the Kingdom Keepers that we now have 5 initial members to our group, and one more and we'll have 6. Thank goodness. And we also have a separate channel for like our Kingdom Hearts collabs and stuff, known as the Nobodies. So that will be up. I'm going to check my Skype after I get done with this video because they sent us our artist rendering for the channel, which is really neat. It'd be much easier for me to find it. So thank goodness for that. I believe they also said they're gonna send us the rules and guidelines too. So I'm gonna be looking out for that as well. See? I'm paying attention. Anyway, but the reason I'm checking my Skype this early as opposed to checking it later is because, do you remember when I told you guys that I'm leaving on the 13th? Well, the plans got, I want to say, actually no, hold on. Yeah, the plans got switched today early. I was supposed to be leaving tomorrow, but I guess I'm leaving today. So the reason I'm checking my Skype now as opposed to later is because I'm gonna be leaving. So Kingdom Keepers, Mokiwa Gaming, you're gonna get an early message from me to let you know that I checked my Skype and I responded. So tomorrow, if you want, tomorrow night we can start up our regular Skype sessions again to get the rest of the things set up with the group. You know, in terms of my connection not being a pain in the butt. But yeah, I should be able to Skype you guys back by tomorrow. This video, of course, will go up today. And I'll be checking my Skype today for the design and the rules and guidelines. But yeah. As far as all of that does end up going, I'm definitely going to keep an eye on that. I know we're already up to 5, but I may convince another member to make it an even 6. I told you guys about my friend. Her YouTube channel basically consists of like movie critiques and stuff, but like me, she is an avid fan of the Kingdom Hearts series, and she does keep up to date with a lot of it. So that's a definite, like, she doesn't own, like, all the games like I do, but she does keep track of the story. Sometimes through me, other times through Wikipedia, other times through walkthroughs on the internet, but mostly through me. But she is also very knowledgeable on the series, like the components to create the Keyblade, which I'm really surprised that no one has stated that to be their favorite Keyblade. Actually, no, I'm not surprised technically, because even though the Keyblade looks cool, I wouldn't consider it among one of my tops for this particular reason. It's heavy to carry. You can barely swing with it. Like, think about the fight with Vanitas when he possessed Ventus. Okay, he had a difficult time trying to control that weapon. Even though it looked easy in game, I'm pretty darn sure it looked difficult while trying to render the models. I'm pretty sure it looked difficult while trying to render the models, but if anything, I'm not really surprised that a lot of us didn't choose the Keyblade or Kaiblade. Yeah, some say Kai, but the meaning is the same according to Xanart. I'm really surprised, though. Like, I'm not too surprised about the Keyblades we technically chose as a group. It's not like we rehearsed these just like Aniform 0307 and Mokiwa Gamer said. It's not like we rehearsed this. We conveniently chose these Keyblades with one of us having to make an alteration, which totally stinks, and if I have to make an alteration, fine. My second Keyblade that I would choose is definitely the Kingdom Key D. In terms of the third Keyblade I would choose is one I designed myself with the template of the Kingdom Key. It's called the Melody Catcher. Like I said, I designed this myself with the template of the Kingdom Key and the Kingdom Key D in mind. The Melody Catcher basically consists of the handle being the same as the Kingdom Key. You know, the black grip and the gold handle. And then instead of the keychain being the mouse head, it would be, well, before I said a heart as the keychain, but now I'm thinking of changing it to a music note. More specifically, a treble clef. But I'm going to still keep the heart carved by the blade piece. Like, here, let me show you. If I can even get it. Bitch, can I even get it? this right here is what I designed the Melody Catcher's base is. See how it has the Mickey Mouse keychain here? Instead would go either a treble clef or a heart per se. And then the helm, basically this gold piece, will still be the same. This black grip here will still be here. But there is going to be an alteration towards the neck and the blade itself. Okay? This big piece right here would be all purple with, you can't really see, but either a heart carved kind of where my finger is up here, or if I'm just going to put it, you know, here to fill out the space where my finger is. Like above here where we have the blade piece. But that's kind of how I designed the Melody Catcher's basis. It's hard to believe that I would create a Keyblade based on something that I've seen, but I've tried drawing original designs before, and that didn't work. Because I can't draw, unfortunately. So, yeah, we all know how that goes. But, yeah, we all know how that goes. Let me go put this back right quick. I can't remember how. Okay, well, hold up. Stupid thing. Alright. There we go. Let's find the way it is for now. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys my idea for a really cool designed Keyblade that I had thought of. And it's funny, I thought of this for years because when I first, let me tell you guys a funny story about how I first thought of the Melody Catcher in the first place. Okay, I didn't get Kingdom Hearts 2 on its original release. In fact, I got it a year after it came out. But actually, the story goes back further. When I first got into the Kingdom Hearts series in 8th grade, when I first played Recoded, which, what was I thinking? But I just wanted to try it out to see what it was like. But in reality, it actually really wasn't that bad. I did find some moments that I particularly enjoyed, which could be essentially used for a countdown. But unfortunately, I don't have like the ability to do footage yet, so that's kind of a pain in the butt. But okay. See, the thing is, how I first got into the Kingdom Hearts series was Recoded, and I wanted to try it out. Well, actually, I saw this commercial. It goes back further. I saw this commercial back when Kingdom Hearts 1 first came out, and I wanted to get into it, but I unfortunately wasn't able to due to the circumstances I was facing beforehand. But when I finally got into 8th grade, I did actually fully get into this series, like full on. I wanted to big time. And then as soon as I got done playing Recoded, the first night I got it, I heard a couple of voices. I heard King Mickey and Riku, they both said the same thing, like, hook, line, and sinker, I knew you belonged here. I knew you'd come. Because Mickey and I go way back. I have been a fan of Disney ever since I was just a child. Scratch that. When I was first born, I have been a big fan of Disney since then, and Mickey has been an iconic face for me. So I knew that as soon as I found out Mickey was in this series, I was like, yes, I'm game. But then Riku came into play. As soon as I got done playing Recoded, he said, yes, I finally found an ally with the same intelligence as me. And I just know that you'll be there to carry us through to the end. And ever since then, I've been into Kingdom Hearts. But that's not what made me design the Melody Catcher. What made me design the Melody Catcher, fast forward a few years to when I got my PlayStation 2 copy of Kingdom Hearts 1, which I can't believe they didn't fix this in 1.5. The controls were clunky as heck. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The controls were clunky. It was by far ridiculous. The camera, like, what's cynical here? The camera was like, you mad, bro? Like, not even kidding. And, as far as pretty much everything else went, I mean, I'm not gonna, like, you know, sit here and explain everything. Like, how I got every single Kingdom Hearts game possible, because most of them obviously came from pre-order. But, here's the thing. The main reason I designed the Melody Catcher is because of Kingdom Hearts 2. Now, when I first got Kingdom Hearts 2, I didn't know what to think. The tutorial section, though, I will say, was a major pain in the butt. And I'm glad Nomura said he's going to fix that in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, oh my god. Thank you, Tetsuya Nomura, for stating you were going to fix that. But anyway, the Melody Catcher actually came to me in a dream. One night after I got done playing Kingdom Hearts 2, after looking at the Kingdom Key for, like, ages, this obviously was about a month or two after I got Kingdom Hearts 2. So, you know, it obviously worked. It obviously fit. The Melody Catcher actually came to me in a dream. It was like I was battling an enemy. No. I think it was one of those behemoth creatures from Kingdom Hearts 1. And it was me, Sora, Riku, and we were basically Sora and Riku started off the fight to show me what they were capable of, to show me what they could do. Because apparently when it first started out, they wanted to protect me. Well, one of them got hurt, and in the dream, one of them got hurt. It was Riku. He got shocked with the behemoth's horn, and what happened was I just did the whole snap of the wrist thing, you know, this, and out came the melody catcher. Like, dude, I just thought of my own Keyblade with the basis of the Kingdom Key. The iconic Kingdom Key. Like, it's crazy. Usually when you think of video game mascots, you think of a character. But when you think of Kingdom Hearts, honestly, you don't think Sora, you don't think Kairi, you don't think Riku. You literally are thinking that Kingdom Key. At least to some people. Myself included. Well, now my thinking has changed to the Kingdom Key, the Star Seeker, the Kingdom Key D, and the Way to the Dawn. Like, all 4 of those Keyblades combined is what I think of now when I think of Kingdom Hearts. But before, it was just the Kingdom Key, because for a while, the story was only Sora could wield such a blade, and with each passing installment, the story changed. But anyway, in my dream, yeah, Riku got hurt, and out of my hand, when I did the snap of the wrist thing, came out the melody catcher, which was gold like the handle that I showed you on my life-size Kingdom Key. And the handle was gold, the guard was gold, the helm, whatever you want to call it, was gold. The handle was black. Actually, no. Scratch that. I think on mine, the handle was actually purple. And in terms of shade of purple that the melody catcher turned out to be, it was like a dark purple, but it was sort of neon. Because every single time in the dream I attacked with it, out came like neon flashes and music notes. I mean, sure, it made maybe a couple of musical sounds here and there, like the flute. But, and that's particularly what woke me up. As soon as I saved Riku and I hit the behemoth on the horn, which for some reason destroyed it. I woke up after Riku was saved, and I'm just like, yo, I have my basis designed for the Keyblade that I technically would use. But if I were to use a Keyblade that was already within Kingdom Hearts, I would associate myself either using the Way to the Dawn or the Kingdom Key D. Trying to figure out, I don't have the best hand-eye coordination right now, but if I could dual wield, those are the 2 Keyblades I would definitely dual wield. That or the combination of Oathkeeper and Oblivion, which is already a combination. Which, coincidentally, are the favorites Keyblades of 2 of the members of our group. Crazy. And it feels like every single time I think of wielding those Keyblades, I think of, you know, the other members of our group and their hearts, you know. It's like you're totally with us the whole time. We're always there with each other whenever, you know, something goes down or whatever. That's literally what I think of. And but yeah, that's just pretty much it, aside from the fact that while I'm on the subject of members, like I said, we've got 5, and we're trying to at least get 6. If I'm gonna see if I can Skype, actually, I might see if I can just message Kingdom Keepers and see if I can't get them, like, in a group message, through Skype before I leave to go hang out with my friend to see, how to retrieve the last member. Because, I mean, if they already have the last member picked out, I don't know yet. But in terms of the update video that I just saw, it seems like one more spot is available. I'm going to see, because I did finally find Door to Darkness they were talking about. I did finally find him, but pretty sure he'll still qualify. His subscriber count is over 1,000, but I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to look at the guidelines. But anyway, guys, this is practically it. Along with what's going on with me and my origin as to how I got into Kingdom Hearts. Plus the update on the group, which I recently received. That's pretty much it. So, I've been Riku Keyblade Master. You know the drill. Comment, rate, subscribe to become a Keyblade wielder / member of the Cooper Gang. And I will definitely catch you guys later. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, label them down in the comment section below and I will answer them as soon as I possibly can. Peace.